And hello everyone, and welcome to the Criterion Connection. I am Wade.
And I'm Joe.
And we are going to do a spotlight episode. This spotlight episodes, people who never watched this show before, are basically movies that are coming out this month on Blu-ray or DVD. It could be a re-release, or it could be a new release.
This is a new release.
Yes.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. So we're going all the way back to 1928 in the silent era. Or, I don't know why I said era like that.
It's still the silent era at this point.
Yes. A little known guy, a little tramp named Charlie Chaplin? Charles Chaplin? I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
Is he like Buster Keaton?
Yeah.
Or Harold Lloyd?
Technically?
Yes. Or Buster Keegan?
No.
Okay. So yes, Charlie Chaplin, the legendary Charlie Chaplin. We did one.
City Lights.
City Lights, that's what it was. And that was an early one. That was like episode 4.
Yep. And this movie's older.
Yes.
City Lights was when the sound era had kicked in. This is really like the last bastion of silent movies.
Yeah, and
it's the Circus.
Once again, it's another Charlie Chaplin movie, so you know he's going to be great.
Featuring the Tramp.
He's going to be great at, stunts and choreography and humor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's also, I like to mention, because I don't know if it's ever really brought up, but he's a great, musician, composer. I'm sure he didn't do everything, all the music for this, but he does, have his hand in the music, and it's normally really good.
I mean, it's written, starring, and directed by Charlie Chaplin, so, yeah. And also, I think the camera work is pretty decent, too, for back in the day. For the stuff they tried doing, the shot composition is pretty good.
Yeah, and it's effective. He doesn't really experiment with camera setups as much as he tries to find an effective way to shoot the gag.
Yes.
Which there's plenty of in the movie. Believe it or not.
Oh, yeah. When he was trying to be the animatronic person.
Yeah. He's a great, he's, I don't remember if I ever came across in the time I did research him, if he did pantomime, but he's really good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he's a silent film star, alone could attest to that, but just how amazing he was in this particular movie with that animatronic thing.
Yeah. And then the pickpocketer joins him, and he's like, and then the guy gets knocked out, and he's like, oh crap, oh crud, and and then other ones like the lion cage,
actually shooting with a lion.
Yeah, and then he's on that pole when he's like, at the end of the lion cage.
Oh, you're talking about when he ran up the pole out here.
He's trying to impress the young.
Well, yeah, he actually did the tightrope stunt.
Yeah,
which is. When I was seeing, when that scene was playing out, I was like, I need to look this up real quick. I need to see if he actually did this.
Yeah.
Or if this is some kind of trick photography. And from what I could tell, he not only did it, he did it twice. Because the original one got scratched, and he had to refilm it.
He's pretty much Jackie Chan before Jackie Chan.
Yeah, and I think that's a great comparison. If you're not familiar with Charlie Chaplin and you are familiar with some early Jackie Chan work.
And we did a couple episodes
ago. Yeah, we did Police Story. Yeah. If you could, highlight that, with that little eye thing, maybe?
Yes.
But if you've seen, Police Story, Charlie Chaplin is that. He's almost the originator. Him and Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd. They're tremendous at it, and this movie is great. You follow the tramp, and as per usual, I guess.
Yeah.
And he ends up after the pickpocket situation, and getting confused and having cops chase him around. He ends up in a circus, and making everybody laugh their heads off, and he gets hired on.
Yeah, and the guy running the store is like, money. And then
he forms a bond with the ringleader's daughter.
And you kind of feel a genuine like, the thing about the tramp is he's kind of sympathetic. He's very likable. And he doesn't say what, he doesn't say a word. He says words, but you can't hear it.
Well, he's like a lovable jerk.
Yeah.
Because he'll do very selfish things. He will strike out in anger and frustration, but like at the heart of it all, he's still a decent guy. He's like he gives her the bread.
Yeah, he's just a little tramp.
And it's just a really great movie. The sound, like the music, is composed kind of beat for beat, and it really works. And just kind of the humor that Charlie Chaplin can bring and just do really funny gags, and he does it so smoothly.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine how much film he goes through in just multiple takes.
Yeah.
Like when they're doing the tryout, and it's just like swapping the chair and then doing the gags and not getting the gags quite right. It's like, oh, this apple has a worm in it.
Yeah.
And he's able to get all that across without using too many like inner titles. It really is a tremendous amount of skill being shown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't have anything else to say. Any negatives?
No negatives. I think the best moment is the end.
Yes. I agree.
It is the most heartfelt moment where he had kind of fallen in love with the daughter, but realizes that he's not the best person for her at the very end, and he gets the tightrope guy to kind of, for them to get married, and then she joins back with the circus, but, with his protection, and she doesn't want to go back without the tramp, and the tramp just sits there and watches all the wagons go by, and then he walks off. And I just think it's such a poignant and sweet moment.
So he's pretty much Mad Max.
A little bit.
Where it's just like, he just wanders into these situations,
yep.
And then the situation is resolved, and he wanders out.
Off to cause more havoc, maybe something like the Gold Rush.
Do you think Mad Max was inspired by the tramp?
100%. I think Max Rockatansky, if this wasn't in the public domain, I think somebody would be getting sued.
So basically, George Miller is
ripped off Charlie Chaplin.
He's a big Chaplin guy.
Of course.
It's just there. So, buy, rent, or skip?
I'd say the Circus. I wasn't as high on it as I was for City Lights. That being said, it's still one of the best comedies of that time period. I'm gonna say it's a buy.
Yeah, it's a movie that's not. It's a harmless little movie that's fun. It's not. You're not gonna regret buying it. So I'll say buy too.
It's definitely.
Now, if you hate silent film movies, don't buy.
But it's if you're familiar with Chaplin, it's still some of the best Chaplin. So just based on that, I think it's a buy.
Yeah. Definitely,
it's top tier.
Definitely, if Criterion releases in maybe a couple of years, they release a Chaplin collection. Circus, definitely buy it.
If they can find everything and restore everything, this one was lost for.
Well, I meant the current ones they have now.
Yeah,
the Great Dictator, stuff like that.
Yeah, this one was lost to time for 15 years.
Yeah.
And then somebody finally got a hold of it, and I think Criterion's restoring it, or has restored it. And
it looks good on the Criterion channel when I was watching it.
Yeah.
It looks great.
City Lights was another one that thoroughly impressed me when I bought the Blu-ray. And I mentioned that in the review all the way back when. And definitely, you could tell, the technology was catching up at that point. So, definitely, I think the Circus is a buy.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the Circus? What's another Chaplin movie we should do? Like The Gold Rush or Great Dictator? Or is there any others that we're
Modern Times.
Modern Times, that's the
Another
other
one.
one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below. What's another Chaplin movie that they have now put on Criterion?
That they should.
Yes. Join the conversation. Please comment, subscribe, like, share the video so everyone can see this. Let's keep this thing growing more. We're getting subscribers here and there.
Yeah.
Like, a lot more. So keep sharing it.
Regular, yeah.
Keep sharing it, all that stuff. I don't know if next week is going to be my pick or your pick. We'll let you. Well, you'll find out next week which one. And also at the end of the month, it's fan suggestion week. So keep the suggestions. We did Red River last week. That was suggested a long time ago.
Yep.
a long time.
That was part of the original list.
Yeah, we have like 17 lists of like just updated. We should just update the whole one list and just keep saving it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Some people didn't do that.
Some people. Yeah. Yeah, so we still go to that list.
Mm-hmm.
So, but keep adding to that list.
Yep.
There's a lot of movies they've released, Criterion released.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of fan-suggested ones, so we do kind of need a reload.
Yeah.
So you guys need to flood us with suggestions.
Yeah. Overwhelm us to where we're like, what are we going to do?
Sure.
Yeah. So until next time, I'm Wade.
And I'm still Joe.
And we'll see you later.